In this video, I just want to speak about what you should really consider when buying your first deal, because I think a lot of people get this wrong. A lot of people believe that your first deal needs to be this big slam dunk deal where you need to get everything right, where you need to be able to pull out all of your money. And actually having this thought process can, number one, keep you stuck. And number two, it is very, very risky. If you're just starting out in property, you want your first investment property to be actually quite safe, something that's quite safe, that's going to work for you and going to give you the momentum for the next one. So for me, I bought my first investment property about 3 years ago, and it was a buy to let in Gillingham. Now, I've had it for over 3 years. The same tenants are in the property, and it's cash flows for me pretty reasonably. Now, it's not the best deal ever. It's a flat, and I've spoken about some of the issues that come with a leasehold. However, it has not lost me any money either. And that gave me the momentum to then buy a block of flats. It then gave me the momentum to then actually work on something called RTM to manage the building of the leasehold, which we're going to be doing in a few months. It also enabled me to look at Airbnb and then actually Airbnb out my spare rooms in the house that I live in. And I'm also currently right now going through the title splitting process on the block of flats that I've got up north. But that all came because I bought a buy-to-let a few years ago that was okay in nature. Now, this isn't me saying that you need to buy just any buy-to-let anywhere in the UK, because, you know, you want to make sure that the property that you buy is going to be good. It's going to be cash flowing for you, and it's going to give you confidence. And ultimately, a good, safe investment with good tenants is going to give you that confidence, no doubt. And then from there, you're going to be able to move forward and do more advanced strategies. Because we hear it all the time on social media, you know, you hear the buy, refurb, rent, refinance, you hear the flips. And these strategies are great if you know what you're doing. However, you're relying on so many moving parts that as a first-time investor, it can be risky. You know, if you buy a property and then you work with builders that either don't really know what they're doing or you're not managing it correctly, then you could potentially go well over budget. And this could then be very, very problematic. You also have to ensure that you get the valuation correct as well at the back end. If you don't and the lender doesn't agree, again, that could cause you problems. And this isn't the ideal situation that you want. For most people, their first investment property should be quite safe, in a good area, with good capital growth potential and cash flowing nicely for you as well. I truly believe as well that your first investment property is actually the most important one, because that's what gets you going. For me, the moment I had my first investment property offer accepted, from there I was going to networking events, I started talking with people, I started connecting with people. Prior to that, I wasn't doing any of that. So it's even that confidence builder that it gives you that strong mindset. And it makes you truly believe that you are an investor, because now you are, right? You've got one investment property, and at that point, you are an investor. So I understand there's the glitz and the glamour of want to, you know, hit a slam dunk deal, an all money out deal where you get all your money out in a few months. However, a lot of times that's not realistic, and these deals aren't just everywhere. You need to know what you're looking for, have the right team in place, and then be able to move forward. And that comes by being in the game and building enough relationships with enough people, because you will get there where, you know, you get deals sent to you and you're able to buy these properties and refinance and pull out money from the deals. However, that only comes with experience. Now, if you are someone that wants to get started in property, you want to start investing, then feel free to book in a discovery call with me. The link is in the description. It'll be my pinned comment as well. And let's see what you're trying to do and how I can help you get there. So hopefully this video has helped you understand a little bit about what you should be thinking about as a first-time investor wanting to get started in property, and that actually momentum and confidence is everything when you dip your toe in property investing. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and you found value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.